Why do some of the wealthiest investors look just like your next door neighbor? They're not driving Lamborghinis, they're not posting beach selfies from Bora Bora, and they're not bragging about their latest big win in the market. Yet, quietly, they're building stock portfolios worth millions. How do they do it? And more importantly, how can you do it? By the end of this video, you'll know 12 simple, beginner-friendly stock investing habits that can quietly grow your wealth over time, without gambling, without chasing hot tips, and without drawing unwanted attention. Let's dive in. 12. Adopt the stealth wealth investor mindset. The wealthy don't build their fortune by trying to look rich, they build it by buying assets that grow over time. That means not cashing out investments for a luxury holiday, not selling shares to buy a car that will lose value the second you drive it home. Here's a simple example. Say you have $10,000 in a stock index fund earning an average 8% return. Leave it invested for 20 years and it could grow to nearly $46,000. Sell it now to buy a status symbol and that compounding machine stops dead. In investing, the best flex is owning more quality shares, not more depreciating stuff. Takeaway: keep your wealth building journey invisible. You'll avoid unnecessary pressure and your money will work quietly in the background. 11. Automate your stock investing. If you invest only when you feel like it, you'll almost always invest less than you should. Instead, set up an automatic transfer from your bank into your brokerage account every month and buy your chosen ETF or index fund on the same day each month. This is dollar cost averaging in action, a strategy where you invest the same amount regularly regardless of the market's ups and downs. Here's why it works. If prices are high, your money buys fewer shares. If prices are low, it buys more shares. Over time, this smooths out your cost per share and removes emotion from your decisions. Imagine, you invest $500 automatically every month for 20 years. Without even thinking about it, you've contributed $120,000. And with compounding, that could easily be $300,000 to $400,000 or more. 10. Buy assets, not liabilities. Every dollar you earn has a choice. It can go toward an asset, something that earns you money, like stocks, or toward a liability, something that costs you money over time. Example, $30,000 in a depreciating sports car might make you look successful for a few years, but it's losing value daily. That same $30,000 in an S&P 500 ETF could grow to over $200,000 in 25 years and pay you dividends along the way. Rule: before spending, ask, will this make me richer or poorer in 5 years? 9. Master the power of compounding. Compounding is when your investments earn returns, and those returns start earning returns themselves. If you invest $300 per month starting at 25, with an 8% annual return, you could retire with over $1 million. Wait until you're 35 to start, and you'll end up with less than half that amount. It's not about timing the market perfectly, it's about time in the market. To help you visualize it clearly, imagine planting a tree. In the first few years, growth is slow, but after a while, the roots are strong and the growth accelerates. That's compounding. 8. Live below your means so you can buy more shares. Every dollar you don't spend is a dollar you can invest. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958, despite having billions. Why? Because every dollar he kept, he could put to work in investments. If you make $4,000 a month and live like you make $3,000 a month, that's $12,000 per year you can invest. Over decades, that habit alone could be the difference between struggling in retirement and retiring early. Quick note, if you're serious about starting your investing journey, I've put together a free masterclass where I show my full step-by-step system for building your first stock portfolio, avoiding beginner mistakes, and growing it over time. You can watch it anytime using the link in the description. 7. Build multiple streams of investing income. Don't rely on your salary alone to fund your portfolio. Pick up freelance work, start a small side hustle, or sell unused items. Even an extra $250 per month invested can grow into over $370,000 in 30 years. Multiple income streams mean more fuel for your portfolio and less risk if one income source dries up. 6. Keep your portfolio quiet. The more you talk about your investments, the more emotional your decisions can become. If your friends know you own a certain stock, you might hold it longer than you should to avoid admitting it's down. Or you might buy risky picks just to look smart. Quiet investors don't fall into these traps. They invest based on their plan, not outside opinions. Here's 5. Invest your windfalls. Windfalls are rare chances to accelerate your portfolio's growth. Tax refund, invest it. Bonus, invest it. Unexpected gift, invest it. Example, a $5,000 bonus invested at 10% could grow to over $87,000 in 30 years. Do that just a few times in your life and you've added hundreds of thousands to your net worth without changing your monthly habits. 4. Avoid lifestyle creep. When your income rises, your spending tends to rise too unless you stop it. If you get a $5,000 raise and invest all of it every year at 8% returns, in 40 years you'd have around $1.3 million. If you spend it instead, you'll have, well, maybe a nicer phone and a few more dinners out. The danger is that small luxuries feel harmless in the moment, but over time they silently rob you of financial freedom. People who build serious wealth usually keep their lifestyle steady while their income grows, and they channel the difference into investments. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy your money, it just means you do it intentionally, not automatically. Each time you get a raise, think of it as fuel for your future rather than an excuse to inflate your lifestyle. Controlling lifestyle creep is one of the simplest yet most powerful wealth building habits you can master. By the way, I wanted to share something useful, Go Login. It's an anti-detect browser that really saves time and nerves in both work and daily life. With Go Login, you can manage multiple accounts on any website, keep your data private, work with a team without sharing passwords, access content from any country, avoid bans and blocks, and much more. Check it out in the link below. 3. Network with other investors. Surround yourself with people who understand investing basics. Join online investing communities, attend webinars, or join a local stock club. Being around others who invest for the long term helps keep you focused when markets get rough. The truth is, investing can feel lonely if no one around you shares the same mindset, and that isolation can lead to second-guessing yourself. But when you connect with other investors, you gain perspective, encouragement, and sometimes even opportunities you wouldn't find on your own. You'll hear different strategies, learn from both successes and mistakes, and sharpen your own decision making. Plus, being in a group creates accountability. You're far less likely to panic sell or chase hype when your peers remind you to stick to the plan. Networking isn't just about building wealth, it's about building the right environment to grow it. Number 2, learn tax-smart investing. Taxes can eat away at your returns if you're not careful. Use tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs or 401ks if you're in the US or your country's equivalent. Hold investments long enough to qualify for lower capital gains tax rates when possible. The less you pay in taxes, the more you keep invested, and the faster compounding works. Even small differences in tax treatment can add up to huge sums over decades because money saved from taxes stays in the market growing year after year. This is why many wealthy investors care more about being tax efficient than chasing the next hot stock. A simple move, like putting dividend-paying stocks into a retirement account instead of a taxable one, can save you thousands over time. And if you ever take losses, you can use them strategically to offset gains, lowering your bill even further. Tax-smart investing doesn't sound exciting, but it quietly supercharges your returns in the background while you sleep. Number 1, be consistent and patient. The market rewards patience. Most million-dollar portfolios weren't built on lucky trades. They were built on consistent investing, month after month, year after year. Your goal isn't to beat the market every year. Your goal is to stay in the market every year. The people who win long-term aren't the ones timing every dip, but the ones who refuse to quit when things look ugly. Even during crashes, corrections, and bear markets, history shows that staying invested pays off more than trying to jump in and out. Consistency turns investing into a habit, and habits compound just like money does. Think of it like planting a tree. It doesn't grow overnight, but give it time, and one day you'll be sitting in the shade of what you built. So now you know the 12 stock investing habits that can quietly build your wealth. The next step is putting them into action. That's exactly what I cover in my free investing masterclass. Inside, I'll walk you through everything, from picking your first stocks to building a portfolio you can actually retire on. It's 100% free, and you can watch it right now using the link below. I'll see you inside.